Hello and welcome to a little talking video where I just wanna talk a little about how my year has been, a little recap of 2025 if you want to say it like that, and it's just gonna be like a little podcast kind of video, and you can just relax, get comfortable, get some snacks, whatever, and listen to my little recap. It could be a little chaotic, I don't know. Without much further ado, I'm just gonna start with the New Year's of 2025 back then in January. It was loud, it was chaotic, it was people lit up fireworks days before and days after. It was a mess. It looked like the battle for Hogwarts. When I opened my door and looked outside, it was much. Like for weeks or even months after New Year's, you could still find used fireworks just laying around on the street, like no one cleaned up. And my cat was very scared. It was his first New Year's. This is gonna be his second New Year's. So he didn't know all this. Like he is not used to this. It's hard to get an animal used to something like that anyway, but he was very scared. With my dog, I'm kind of lucky because he is not as scared of fireworks. Most of the time he chills. Like when the most part of it was over, like the loudest, like when everyone lights them up at the same time, so well, midnight. After most of it was over, I laid in bed with my dog, with my cat. I pet them, I calmed them down. It was nice, kind of like just laying there with them, having some chill music on and just calming them down. Like I know other people have like celebration on New Year's and are happy and whatnot. I personally cannot stand fireworks. Like they're pretty, but I don't need them and I don't want them, at least not in that form. Like if it was not that every person can just get fireworks and light them up and everything, it would be way better. Like if it was like a public firework made by the city, for me personally would be way better, but who am I? I live in Germany, and every year in Germany you get all of the news, like what shit happened in Berlin again on New Year's. Like someone lit up a firework and it flew straight through a window into an apartment. The whole apartment burned down. Fucking amazing. At least the people that lived there weren't there at the moment. At least that. Yeah, like Berlin on New Year's is literally Battle of Hogwarts. Like everything explodes. It's just war. I'm glad I don't live in Berlin. But yeah, New Year's is chaotic, and I'm already kind of scared for this New Year's. But yeah, I feel sorry for the animals and the environment because, as I said, used fireworks lay around for weeks, if not even months, and it's a lot, and it's unnecessary in my opinion, but I can change it. Other than that, in January, nothing much happened in my life, at least. So I would just move on to February. In February, I got my first ever commission on Ko-Fi. I still have no fucking clue how they found me. But I'm glad they did. I had lots of fun. I love working on stuff. I have never had a commission before, for someone that I don't know, but they were really nice. And when I finished the commission and I gave them their VR chat avatar, they were so happy, and it made me happy, but I'm socially awkward, so I just stood around like, yeah. But yeah, it was nice. It made me really happy. Also, I deep cleaned my apartment because my best friend that I know since 10 years visited me for the first time after 10 years. I met her back then in Stardust. To this fucking day, I cannot explain how. Both of us don't know. I just remember I randomly sent her a friend request, and that's how it started. Sometimes it do be like that. Now I know her since almost 11 years. It's heavy. And when she was here, we ordered some children experiment kit, if you know what that is. It's just some science experiments for children. And we had 2 of them, like one general one with different kinds of experiments, like making a volcano, shit like that, you know? And then we also had one making gummy bears, and we were way too fucking stupid. Like, we had the instructions, but that was so fucking bad, and we didn't even find the experiments that we wanted to do, and even if we found them, we fucked them up. Like, we had we made some what do you call that? Those gummy balls that jump when you throw them onto the ground. Anyway, we made one of those. It didn't work. We had a ball, and it looked okay. It looked like it was supposed. It looked like what it was supposed to look like. But it didn't jump. It didn't jump, but it was, yeah. And it made me really happy that she was there. We are chaotic. We are both fucking stupid, and we are even more stupid combined. We also made some really fucking good pizza. Like, I used to make pizza myself often, back when a few years back, but I kind of stopped now because it's way too much work. And in the house that I grew up in, we had an actually good Thermomix, which is like a kitchen machine, and a fucking expensive kitchen machine, and it was easy with that. And I don't have that shit here now that where I live now, and so I don't do it as much anymore. But when she was there, we made a good pizza. It was really fucking good. That's why I mentioned it. The next evening, we went to McDonald's. And my friend took a wrong turn. Like, we have those little, what do you call it in English? I don't know. But we have those little islands in the middle of the street. I don't mean a roundabout, to be clear. I do not mean a roundabout. It's like a little island with a sign that says you have to drive on the right side of it. And she drove on the wrong side of it. And she just went, whoops, nobody saw that. Like, it's dangerous sitting in a car with her. But we went to McDonald's. We got our meal. We stood on the parking lot and ate there because no way in hell am I gonna sit inside of a fucking McDonald's. And it was nice. Like, it was just conversations, and all of a sudden I hear a crunch on the left of me, and I look to the side, and then I see her eating the fucking ice out of the drink, and I just stare at her like, are you good? And she just says, I paid for the whole thing, I'm gonna consume the whole thing. Yeah. But then we came back home and saw that my dog ate basically all of the chocolate. And I fucking panicked a lot because chocolate is toxic to dogs. But somehow my dog was completely fucking unaffected. He didn't give a fuck, he didn't act strange, he didn't puke, he didn't anything. My dog is built different. I don't know, my dog is... Yeah, but I still panicked the whole fucking time. And... But my dog is fine. My dog is still alive. My dog is fine. My dog is amazing. Then in March, I finally had the courage to request a name change, like my name, because I explained it already in a separate video that I never felt comfortable with my name, and I wanted to get rid of it for so many fucking years. And last year in November, I think, we got a new law that made it easier, that you can just change your name. Of course, with reasons, but it made it easier than it was before. And I informed myself about it, what those requirements are, and a friend that also was changing their name at the same time as me helped me a little, and I got my appointment after some obstacles. And I finally could sign the paper that says, yes, I want to change my name. But once you sign this paper, you have to wait 3 months and then come back and then sign another paper saying, yes, I am sure. Yeah, then I had to wait for 3 months, and waiting was hell. But I was so fucking excited. I was so happy to finally get rid of my old name and finally having a new name. And yeah. If you wanna know more about it, I made a whole video about just that. And in April, my old PC started to die really quickly. Like, it would constantly turn off for seemingly no reason. The reason was overheating. It would lag the fuck out. It was bad. It was really bad. And I panicked a lot because I didn't know how to do anything without PC, because I work with a PC, I do everything with a PC, like it's a whole fucking day I sit on my PC. but my stepmom was kind enough to pay for a new one. I'm really grateful for that because she didn't need to and she's still dead. And I turned my VRChat avatar into a VTube avatar. That was hours and hours of work. That was hard. It was exhausting. I didn't do it completely alone. My partner helped me because otherwise I would have lost my mind. And if you see this, thank you. I can't. But once it was done, I was so fucking excited, and when I could see it and like tried it out a little, like moving around and everything, I was so fucking happy. It was I don't know. I was so mesmerized by it. I just stared at it and moved around and made different faces, and I was so happy. And then I finally recorded my first video, and I edited for hours. Like I always edit for hours, many fucking hours, and most of the times I do it in one go. Like I just sit down and I edit the whole fucking thing, even if it takes 8 hours straight. I don't care. I just do it. I love editing videos. I edit videos since many years. I love doing it. It's some kind of passion. It's fun. I just love it. But it's work. It's exhausting. Yeah. And that was the first video that I edited in like 1 or even 2 years. And I honestly had a headache from my own voice. I don't know how people can listen to my voice. I had a headache. And after I was done, I slept for 11 fucking hours. I slept for 11 hours. I was so done. I was so dead. I was so exhausted. I was so tired. I was just... But I was happy. I was absolutely happy. I watched my own video. I was like, yes, I did this. I always watch my own videos. Like, obviously, before I upload them, I want to see if everything is alright with them. And even when I uploaded them, I still watched them again to see if even on YouTube everything is alright, because sometimes YouTube fucks it up. And then I was like, yes, I did this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a weird person. But I think you kind of need to be proud of what you do and happy and like what you do. I don't know. I think it's important. In May, I fell down a lot. I felt lonely. I reworked my VRChat avatar a bit to, I don't know, make it look a bit different. What am I even talking? Another friend that I also know since a few years visited me because she had a piercing appointment at the piercer that I always go to, which is nice. She was here 2 times, one for the actual piercing and the other one for like the checkup after 2 weeks. We played Mario Party. It was nice. It made me happy. Like, I'm alone a lot. I don't really have friends in real life. Which I know some people think is sad, but honestly, I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm happy like this. I'd rather have real friends than friends in my area. And I don't really have a good experience with the people in my area, so yeah. I also started some different form of therapy in a way. Like, this guy that I'm seeing now is no full therapist, but he's way better than my old therapist. He actually seemed to listen to me. He actually seemed to try and understand me. He actually tries to support me. While my old therapist, I'm sorry to say it like that, but was a piece of shit. Like, I would go there, and instead of me talking, it was always him talking. Like, that's not the point of this thing. Why are you talking? And after like 15 minutes, he would throw me out. He would just straight up throw me out and be like, that was it for this appointment, goodbye. Amazing. And I got somewhat engaged. But yeah, in June, my name change finally got finalized. Like, I could go back to the office and sign the papers that yes, I am short, give me my new name. And I requested my new ID, my new papers, I got a new birth certificate, my old name is completely deleted from everything. And it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling, like, not seeing this name anywhere anymore. Sometimes I still get called this name, but I just ignore those people. Who is that? That's not me. Who are you calling? But it was nice. It was so nice having those papers in my hand with the new name and just wow. Finally free. And I also reworked my YouTube avatar again with my partner together because I would lose my mind. That it looks like what it looks like now. And in July, I remembered a game that I used to play when I was a bit younger. There was a Korean horse racing game called Alicia. The original game is down since 2014, but there was a guy that made a private server and called it Alicia Online. And I learned that that one was down as well now. I joined the Alicia Online Discord server, and that's essentially how I learned. And I looked around there the whole time, just hoping for any news, because it always was said that it will come back, but when, no one knows. But at some point, I don't know when exactly that happened, I just put it onto July. Some drama happened in the Alicia Online server, and that's how I really learned about the existence of the story of Alicia. I heard about it before. I've seen some Instagram account that posted about it, but I didn't really realize it. But in this whole drama that happened there, I learned about the existence for real, and I joined that Discord server of theirs, and my hope that I can eventually play this goddamn fucking game again was finally back. I lurked around that server, I observed that server, and like subconsciously I learned common issues and how to solve them, like by just looking around and hoping for any news. And slowly I became more active in that server, like talking more to people, answering some questions, helping here and there with issues that people had. And I also, completely unrelated now, I made an absolutely fucking epic picture of the moon accidentally. I have no fucking clue how I did that. I just zoomed in and all of a sudden it looked like that. No clue, but hell is that amazing. Then in August, I made my first own VRChat world with a basis. I didn't do it from scratch. I looked for a basis and I built upon that. It was exhausting. It was confusing. I hated my life. Got it? And I have no clue how I made it work, because there's so much shit broke and somehow I repaired it, and I don't know, man. Unity is weird. It took me hours, but I like that world even though I'm never there. I like it. I want to do more worlds, but I don't hate myself enough to do that right now. Also, I spent much time alone and I felt down sometimes. But I also walked through the forest with my stepsister, and I think the dogs. No, I think no. We didn't take the dogs with us because it was August. It was fucking hot. Right. We didn't take the dogs with us. We walked through the forest, and I made some really cool pictures of the forest. It was hot as fuck, and we got basically killed by mosquitoes. But hell was it pretty. I used to be in exactly that forest a lot because I grew up in the village right next to that forest. It feels like home because basically it is home. But I just really love that forest. It's so fucking pretty. And I spent so much time in there as a kid, as a teenager. It's just amazing. And in September, I got my septum pierced. It hurt a bit, my ears got blocked for a moment, and my eyes teared up. But it looks amazing. I have quite a few piercings, so I'm not new to that. Still, it surprised me a bit that my ears got blocked. I started the theory part of my driver's school for getting a driver's license because I didn't do it back then when I originally wanted to do the driver's license because COVID. I sat through that. It was kind of weird sitting there in your 20s with all of those teenagers. I have a bad social anxiety, and I just sat there the whole time panicking, being like, oh my god, I want to go, please let me out. I somehow sat through all of this fucking bullshit. And I sometimes had to fight to even stay awake, because on Tuesdays there was always a different teacher that somehow made everything so fucking boring and monotone that I just was fucking tired, that I could have just fallen asleep right there, right then. I also got sick. And while being sick, I had to walk through the whole fucking city to get nose spray because my nose was so fucking clogged that I couldn't breathe anymore, and therefore I couldn't fall asleep anymore. And no matter how much I tried, I could not unclog it without spray. And that was an adventure. I felt that after I was completely exhausted, I wanted to die. Oh man. Also, racing became available for the boosters in the Story of Alicia server. Only speed racing at that point in time. And also, I got asked to officially become a helper. Due to me always being there, helping the community with technical issues. That made me really happy. Like, I didn't expect that because the helper role didn't exist back then, and all of a sudden I got a DM asking if I was interested in becoming a helper, and I was like, yeah! And in October was my birthday. I don't remember what happened there. Nice. I played a Halloween map where you had to mix potions with my partner in VR chat. It was very fucking funny. And then we decorated the skull. We are weird. I deep cleaned my apartment. Another time, because we had plans of selling the house and moving somewhere else. I say we because I live in an apartment here, but the house is owned by my dad. I live alone, but in my dad's house. We wanted to move somewhere else because my biological family, minus my dad, is partly hard to deal with. Like, some of them are really interesting people. My mom, for example, stalks me, and once I realized that was the point where I finally told her off completely. I told her off. I told her to fuck off, just to not be part of my life, just to go away and whatever. And we just wanted to get away from all of this. That's why I deep cleaned my apartment. That's why we made photos. I also rewatched BoJack Horseman for the 5th time now. I basically rewatch that fucking show every year. No. It's a curse and a blessing. I don't know. And in November, Magic Races became available in Story of Alicia. And I was excited to be finally able to play Magic again, because in Alicia Online I always would just play Magic and nothing but Magic. Well, it's chaotic still because it doesn't work fully yet. But it's so much fun. Like, I love this chaos. It's nice. I really love it. But I also kind of started to learn speed. Like, I would just play it alone, not against people, just alone with my music, and I would just learn it a bit. And actually, speed is fun. I would never in my life would I have thought that I'm gonna have fun with speed. Also, I started my driver's lessons, like practical. I learned how to drive a car, and I'm really fucking bad. I'm really goddamn fucking bad at driving a car. I'm driving a manual. I think I would be good, okay enough, at least, with an automatic car, but a manual, oh my god. Then also we cancelled our plan of moving, selling the house. We stay here. And also my grandma passed away. I can still remember how my stepmom called me and said that it's looking really bad. If she even will survive another day. And she asked me if I want to see her once more, and I couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to go to her and see her like that. And my grandma was a very, very proud woman. And I, in all honesty, don't think that she would have wanted me to see her like that. I don't think that she wanted anyone to see her like that. Because she was 95 and she still did so much shit on her own. And she didn't want anyone to do shit for her. She would have mental breakdowns if people had to do shit for her. She was so done with life. She was so done with life once she realized that she cannot do the stuff that she used to do anymore. And I don't know if it sounds mean if I say that I'm glad that she's finally free of that. But I know that she at least doesn't suffer anymore, and yeah. And in December, I lost my role as a helper on the Story of Alicia server. That came out of nowhere. Like, I came back to my PC with my pizza. I just wanted to eat, and all of a sudden I get a DM that was like, yeah, hi. So you're out. Goodbye. And I was so fucking confused about why, what happened, and then I DM'd the owner of the server, of the whole project, whatever. I texted him and was like, do you know about this? And if so, can you tell me why? Because I got no real answer. And the owner said that he in fact didn't know. He in fact didn't know, and he was also confused. And this whole thing triggered a team internal drama that I don't know the details of. I don't know that much. All I know is that shit went down. All I know is that apparently that was like bound to happen eventually either way, because of the whole system and how everything was run, and it was bound to happen that eventually some little thing, in that case it was me getting removed, would trigger fucking hell. And I don't even want to go into detail. I don't know the details either. But I don't even want to go into detail about the things that happened to me personally, because in all honesty, I still don't understand. I just sit here and I'm honestly laughing about it because I don't get it. But in all honesty, like I laugh about it now, but I felt lost. I felt confused, and I felt fucking hopeless because that shit felt so damn fucking personal. Like, I talked to different people because I was searching for answers. Like, I don't even care that I lost that role. What is it? It's just a fucking role on a fucking Discord server. I don't give a fuck. But I was looking desperately for answers because in my head it didn't make any sense that all of a sudden, out of nowhere, for no fucking reason, you just get removed. To this day, I have no real answer. I'm gonna be real with you, I to this day have no real answer. Because even the people that were involved in this drama then, like, that wanted to see the evidence and the reasons of why, don't understand it. Like, no one understands it for real. And it's I don't know. I'm laughing about it now, but I was so fucking lost and confused. Like, I still don't understand it, but at this point I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Whatever. But I have to be honest that this whole situation, that happened over weeks, by the way. That was not just a 1-day thing or 2-day thing or whatever. It happened basically over the course of the whole fucking December. This whole situation triggered personal trauma from when I was still in school. Like, it's not about this fucking role. It's about this whole situation and how I got treated and everything that triggered this trauma and it made me for real break down. That wasn't even funny anymore. And my partner got so fucking mad at all of this. I got mad at all of this. Other people from the team or ex-members from the team got mad about this. And because it triggered this trauma from my school time, I started to question if there's anything wrong with me. Because for me it was like, how the fuck does this same fucking shit happen again to me? How? And I was like, hey, the issue has to be me then, right? And I concluded in the end that it's not me. I'm fine. And not everyone has to like me. I remembered who I am and who I wanna be, and that I don't care about some people and their opinion about me. Because who the fuck are you? Who are you? You are no one important to me. Who are you? Even though I think somewhere in this whole drama, it was an attempt to break me down, it made me only stronger. And I don't care. I don't care about these people. I don't care about the bullshit that they talk about me. I don't care about the bullshit that they did talk about me. I'm just sitting here laughing about it. Both about the situation that happened on the server, because it's ridiculous, honestly. But also back then at school. Today I'm just laughing about it. Even though back then it was hard, but hey, I survived it 2 times now. And that somehow gave me motivation, I guess. I don't know, do it out of spite or something, I don't know. I made a website for myself. I don't know why. I also made a community Discord. I don't know why. I have no clue why or where I got this motivation from. I have no fucking clue. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with my website. I don't know if you want to learn more about me. Look at it also. I don't know. I built up a community Discord with me and 2 other people on it now. I don't know if anyone is interested. I have no fucking clue. I don't even know. I think I just wanted to build a Discord on a website for some reason. I'm a weird individual. I sometimes get random motivation to do random bullshit. I started playing Hogwarts Legacy again. I played that game back then when it came out. Before it came out even, because I caved in and bought this deluxe bullshit that had like 3 days or so being playable before everyone else. Bullshit like that. And then I eventually just stopped. And I don't know why. I just stopped playing the game. And I started playing it again now, and I saw that there's like a whole tab with mods now. And I installed some, and damn, this is nice. I love it. I think I'm gonna get addicted to that fucking game again. Yeah, the month of December started with bullshit and ended with funny bullshit. I don't know how else to say it. In conclusion, the year had a lot of extreme ups, but also extreme downs. I made some friends along the way, and I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful for these people. I'm really grateful that they're in my life. I don't know what else to say. I had some really nice interactions with people. I overall feel way stronger than the years prior. Now, I felt stressed, confused, lost. Often, but I always found a way back. And I hope that next year will be better. And I hope that I will get some motivation or stay motivated or whatever the fuck you wanna call it. I hope you enjoyed my little podcast, like talking here, and thank you for listening to this. And I wish you a happy new year. I hope you had a nice holidays, and then we'll maybe next time.